guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kayla here. Thank you all so much for clicking on today's video. You guys, I'm really excited about this one because I realized that I have not just sat down and talked with y'all in a minute. So I really feel like this video is long overdue, so I can give you all the life updates, all the house updates, just all the things that are to come this year. So if you'd like to see, like, get a more deep dive into like what I have going on, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I think we should start off first with house updates because I feel like the core majority of my audience is here watching me because they want to see what we're doing around the house and what we're fixing up. If you're new here, I bought a fixer-upper in 2020, and ever since then we've just been going room by room redecorating. We started, I believe our first big project was the kitchen, and then most recently we finished the entryway. And since the entryway, that is the last big project that we've completed, and that was back in the summer of 2024. And so we've taken a little break on the projects, one, to save money, and two, because I feel like we were getting a little burnt out. Like, we've been working on this house for some time, and so sometimes a break is needed to just regroup, reset, you know, let the inspiration come. And I'm so happy that I haven't rushed to like redo the whole house all in one sitting because my mind changes so quick about different projects and different color schemes and all the things. So yeah, with that in mind though, you guys, we do have a new project that we will be completing this year. There's a new series coming up. So excited. Like, the home decor, the reno vlogs, like, that's really what I look forward to filming the most, and I know you guys enjoy that content too. So that will be coming, and I'm going to share with you guys right now what we are going to start with in the new year, like our first big project. So yeah, before we continue on with all the updates, I just want to thank Lowe's so much for sponsoring today's video. I didn't know Lowe's has a whole bunch of beautiful, high quality, top-notch home decor products, both online and in stores, and I have a few pieces that I want to share with you guys. I've really been enjoying, and I know you guys will love too. Okay y'all, so the first thing I want to share are these beautiful bells that I got from Lowe's. They come as a set of 3, and they are just so gorgeous. I love like the rustic look that they have, and I decided to hang them up right here in the entryway. But they do have a real jingle to them, and like I said, they come in 3 different sizes, and I feel like they have so many uses. But like I said, I just love the finish of these and the coloring. So this is one item that I got. Okay, so continuing on with the bell trend, over our TV in the living room, we added this beautiful statement piece of bells, y'all. It is so shocking and so beautiful. This is the one thing that when people come in the house, they're like, oh my gosh, like, where did you get this? It's so gorgeous. And it honestly has so many uses. So we decided to hang it on our wall, but I've seen some people like hang this from their fireplace mantles, and it looks stunning. Like, this is the perfect statement piece for over our TV. The bells are a little bit of a different shape than the ones that I just showed you, but they have that same gold finish, and they all have like the really nice bell sound, and they just look, it looks so cute. So I'm gonna have this link down below because I feel like for the scale of this piece, it was very affordable, and it looks very, very expensive. Next thing I want to share with you guys, Marcia's looking at me like, why do you have the camera on my face? But the next thing I want to share with y'all is this wonderful heating blanket from Lowe's, you guys. It is the most gorgeous color, and I feel like it'll be great all year round, and Marcia loves it just as much as I do. So it comes with a remote, of course, and you can just, you know, position how hot you would like for your heating blanket to get. I usually leave it on about 2 notches. I feel like anything over that is too hot, but this is literally my most favorite thing. This heating blanket is my most favorite thing that I look forward to in the mornings, in the evenings, literally, y'all, all day long. I look forward to using this heating blanket. So y'all, one thing I love specifically about this heating blanket is that it has a pocket, you guys. I feel like that is so cool and unique. So if you want to be more so hands-free, you know, you can put your hands in here instead of leaving them underneath the blanket. So you could just sit like this, which is really cool. And also it has little cubby holes down here for your feet, which is perfect. So your 2 feet can go right in here. And I love that because a lot of times my feet come out of the blanket and it's kind of annoying to get the blanket back over the feet. But with this, my feet never come out of the blanket. My hands are always warm and it's just really, really, really cozy. So yeah, I love this, and this is what the lining looks like on the other side. This is probably my most favorite item that I've gotten from Lowe's, and it comes in so many different colors too. Okay, Marcia, you can have your spot back.
All right, and a few of the last things I want to show you guys are some of the hosting accessories that I've gotten from Lowe's. And I really love this because it has a separate little area for the salsa and for the chips, or literally whatever combination of dip and whatever else you want to put in here. I just feel like it's so cute. This bowl is really high quality and it's so pretty. And I also picked up some platters as well to go along with the bowls because I definitely want to do a lot more hosting, and I know that these items are just great staples to have in the house because you never know when you need to whip them out and throw together a little grazing board for friends or chips and salsa bowls. You guys be sure to check out all of Lowe's home decor, and I will have the links to everything that I showed you guys in today's video in my description box, so make sure you guys check those out and let me know which item would be your favorite. Thank you so much, Lowe's, for sponsoring today's video, and now let's continue on. It's just all the updates. So y'all, we've been thinking about this for a very long time, and there's only one area in the house. Actually, there's two. The room I'm in right now is the guest bedroom. We'll talk about that in a second. But there's one area in the house that just has not been touched, like not really decorated, no fresh paint for real. A room that I just don't like and I don't even use anymore because I just feel like it's gross, and that is our master bathroom, you guys. So our master bathroom, it has this blue tile. You guys have seen it, and I'll pop up clips right here. And it's small and it's kind of icky, and I just, it needs to go. It's been needed to go, but it's been put on the back burner because we have this other bathroom that we can use majority of the time. But y'all, it's bad in there. Like, it needs a lot of help and a lot of work. So Marcus and I decided that we would like for the master bathroom to be our next big project. However, we don't want to do the master bathroom and leave it the size that it is. Like, we both would like a vanity in that room. We both would like a huge shower and a bathtub and like a separate little room for the toilet. So with all those things that we like, that means that we have to do a addition, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a master suite addition, so that'll give us a bigger bathroom and a bigger closet and a bigger bedroom. And my main concerns in this addition is the space in the bathroom and the closet. I really don't need a big bedroom because in our bedroom we just got the bed, we got our nightstands, the dresser, and the TV. Like, that's really it. I don't need a whole sitting area in my bedroom and all this extra stuff. So I'm okay with the majority of our space going to the bathroom and the closet. Like, having real storage, you guys, in the closet, having real storage in the bathroom. If you've seen my decluttering video for the closet, you know how like small our closet is and we're sharing it. We mostly have like our clothes in totes because there's just not enough room for all of our clothes. Like, I don't even have enough room for all my pajamas and all my socks, y'all. So this new closet, this new bathroom, this new master suite, it's really about to be so good. So I will do a separate video in the future, like once we begin breaking the ground for the area, pouring the new foundation, new plumbing, new electrical, new roof, new, literally new everything, because we're gonna be adding onto the house, which is crazy to say. Like, I never thought we would do this, but as we've lived here, we realized, like, if we're not moving to a new house, which we aren't, that's, I mean, if the Lord blesses us with a new house, that would be great. But right now we feel like we are just going to continue settling in here a little bit more. So if that is the goal, then we need to expand the house a little bit, add on a few more square feet. And I'm really excited too because with the fixer upper, we've just been working with what we have and kind of making the layout work with what's already existing. But with this new addition, almost like we're building a mini custom house, and so I feel like I'm gonna get the best best of both worlds by designing this new part of the house, and I'm really excited for it. I'll show you guys my mood board for the room, what I want it to look like, and my mood board for the bathroom. Closet, I don't really have a mood board. Bless you, baby. I just know that I want it to double in size and actually be a true walk-in. I will go into more detail about budgeting and cost and all that stuff once we really get into the series, but I just wanted to let you guys know what's to come in that whole arena. So another idea we were thinking about, y'all let us know what you think. Right now we currently have a 3-bedroom 2-bath house. That's what it was sold to us as, but we function in this home as a 2-bedroom 2-bath house because the bedroom that they counted for when I bought the house was the office because it has a closet, but we don't count that as a bedroom. So we want to make this a true 3-bedroom potentially. We'll see if we can actually do this. So what we would like to do is turn our house into a true 3-bedroom 2-bath house. So that'll mean that on this addition that we're doing, we're not just adding on to the existing bedroom and bathroom to make it bigger. We are creating a whole new bedroom, bathroom, which will be the true 3rd bedroom. So our old bedroom will be another room, this room I'm in will be another room, and then our new master suite will be the 3rd room. Now we have to really weigh the pros and cons of this decision, but I just feel like it makes the most sense. If we're going to be adding on to the house, we might as well make a whole new bedroom so that we have three real bedrooms instead of just adding on a little bit to our current our current room. I hope that makes sense, y'all. So y'all let me know what you think about that and about the whole idea. What would you guys do if you were in our shoes? Would you just add on a little bit to our existing room, or would you guys make a whole new bedroom to give the house like a little bit more square footage, increase the amount of bedrooms? Yeah, so that's the one plan that we are really excited about this year, and that is what we will be focusing on. That is the big project for the year. I feel like this project is going to take a long time to get done, but outside of that we do have some other things that we are trying to tackle. One of those things being getting some trees cut and redoing our driveway. So with a fixer-upper, I guess with any house, there's gonna be some problems. So one problem that we're having is that when it rains, the neighbors mud, because they don't have any grass in this area, all of it comes down into our carport and it creates a muddy mess. Like, it is terrible, and it starts to flood within our carport, which is not good. We don't want water sitting anywhere near our home, so that means that we have to build some sort of retaining wall that kind of separates our property line from theirs, and that way the water doesn't flow right into our carport. It kind of has a natural path that it'll flow down into the street. So that's something that we're trying to work on before the spring and summer gets here. It's actually something that, let me just tell y'all, we had a tree man come out here to get the project started because we got to get the trees down before we do the driveway. So unfortunately the situation with the tree man didn't work out quite great, and I'm filming all of this for y'all too, but this is just like a little, you know, taste of what's going on behind the scenes. So yeah, now we're kind of back at square one with finding someone who can cut the trees. So we have found a man who can do our concrete, and y'all, I'm actually going to be getting a new walkway for our front porch. If you guys remember, originally for the front of the house, like our little walkway, we made it out of gravel and pavers. So now we're just gonna go ahead and get that, since we're doing the driveway, just make it a concrete walkway. Like, we finally are able to do that. You saved up for it, and now it's time for it to be done. And I know a lot of you guys were, when I posted that video, were saying that's what I should have did from the start, but we just didn't have the funds to do it then, and now we do. So I think it's gonna be so beautiful, and it's gonna be easier to keep up, because yes, the gravel stones are a little bit annoying. They do get in the house. You guys are totally right about that, but it's just something that we've lived with, and I've enjoyed it for the time that we've had it, and now it's time to enjoy something even better. Okay, what else is in store? I told you guys about the addition. I told you guys about our new driveway and walkway that we'll be getting very soon. I have some other like little not even little, but things I want to focus on this year is the garden. Y'all know that last year we built the garden boxes, we got the soil, we literally have everything we need. We just ran out of time, and I feel like that's where the burnout kind of came into play. So this year we are definitely going to be prioritizing a lot of time into our garden and planting more trees around the house, more flowers, more fruits, more vegetables and things like that. So I'm gonna be on top of it this year when spring hits. Like, I am going to be ready. I'm gonna be ready. We have all the boxes together, we have all the seeds. Like, there's no excuse this year as to why I won't be able to have a real garden, and I'm really hoping that all my veggies and fruits will grow, but it's gonna be so nice. I feel like there's other little things that we want to do here and there in the house this year, but those are the main things. Of course, I'll be decorating for all of the seasons like I do, and then taking you guys along for like house resets or clean with me, because I still love filming those videos for you guys. It seems as though a lot of y'all don't like the shop with me's anymore. I got a lot of negative comments on my shop with me video that I posted during the Christmas season. A lot of y'all were just saying that, like, you just don't like the shopping, the excessive shopping, or the shopping hauls, or, you know. I love those type of videos. I watch them all the time, and I have been doing them since I started my channel. You guys know that before I bought this house, y'all, I was shopping and I was doing shopping hauls. You can go back and check, but for a lot of people, they were, I guess, you know, just not into that content anymore. So if you guys don't want to see that as a majority, let me know and I will stop sharing. Like, I will stop doing the shopping hauls, and I'll just show you the things that I got while I am placing them around the house and like a decorate with me or a clean with me, if you don't like the sit down haul video. So y'all let me know, like, just in general, what more you want to see as this year goes on, and some things that you don't want to see. Or it could just be a thing where I post a video, and if it's not what you want to see, you just don't click on it, you just don't watch it, and that's fine too. But for the videos that you really do enjoy from me, please click on them, love on them, comment on them, do all the things, because it does help support and grow my channel. I know that I started this channel as being like a home decor, home reno channel, but as the renovations have slowed down, I noticed, like, dang, like, and my views have started to go, and I've noticed, like, dang, like, this is what my audience really wants, and now that I'm not giving it to them, they're not clicking, and that's understandable. Like, y'all came here for a specific purpose, that's what you expect to see. And then there's also some people who are here just for me. Like, no matter what I'm posting, they are clicking. And so I appreciate all of you guys, and I know that I still find joy out of posting videos, so no matter what the views are, I still want to continue to do this, and I thank you guys who just want to continue to watch me. I think that's it for the house update. Okay, so next I want to give a business update. So you guys know, or if you don't know, I had a small business called Sweet Masonry, where I sell a lot of really cute and nifty home decor products. So that business is closing currently, but I still have some more inventory I need to sell, y'all. Like, I still have new products and stuff that I need to sell. So hopefully by the time y'all are watching this video, all those new products are up, inventory has been restocked. And I just want to say that when we did our closing drop, there was an outpour of support, y'all. Like, we got the most orders that we've ever gotten on the site at one time. And when I say the most orders, I mean like over 125 orders, and y'all were ordering multiple things, and I was just so happy. It was a lot of work to like get all of your orders packaged and stuff, and we only had a few people reach out and say that things came back broken, and I already got all of that handled and sorted with those customers. But I hope all of y'all are enjoying your pieces from Sweet Masonry. And so, like I said, there will be a second drop coming, because as we were moving things around, it's like, oh wait, I have this I forgot to photograph and upload, and I have that, or I counted this wrong, we actually have more of these things. So we have more jute pot holders coming, more measuring spoons, I think a few more wigs, some ice cream holders. We have some reindeer coming, some Christmas mugs. We just have a lot more things coming. And I'm thinking that what I'll do is so that we could potentially get rid of this stuff with this second drop and completely phase out Sweet Masonry is I'll give a deeper discount, or I'll do like a buy one get one free or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. But right now everything on the site is 25% off, or is it 20%? It's 25% off. Everything is 25% off on the site, and then we have a lot of clearance items as well. But yeah, I just had to say thank you guys. So y'all really pulled through for me. Like, y'all really showed up and showed out, and I was shook. Like, I was really shook by the amount of orders that we got, because like I said, we never have gotten that many orders and that many people buying so many different items at one time. It was insane, but also such a blessing, and I thank God for that as well. And so right now I'm running Sweet Masonry out of the sunroom, and hopefully it won't be like that for long once we do the second drop. And a lot of the inventory right now is in the second shed that we built, but that second shed will also be for my new business venture, which I did not share with you guys originally when I said why I'll be closing Sweet Masonry. I kind of just gave like a vague reason, like I want to close Sweet Masonry because I want to focus on other things and I want to start working with children again. A lot of you guys thought that meant that I wanted to go back into the classroom, or some people thought I was going to be starting like a school or like a daycare or something like that, and all those are great ideas and they might be on the horizon. But what I'm thinking about, or what my goal is to do right now, is to create a literacy program for teachers and for students. So I have been working behind the scenes on starting a nonprofit. I've had this idea for over 10 years, and I feel like it's something that I need to be obedient about, because I feel like God gave me this idea so long ago, and I've prioritized other things. I've prioritized Airbnb, and I've prioritized DoorDash, and I've prioritized YouTube and Sweet Masonry, and like all these other business ventures, but I haven't really given the time to my passion project, which will be the nonprofit that I'm creating. And I'll do another separate video on this, but I just wanted to go ahead and tell y'all, like, I'm creating a nonprofit that's going to be centered around literacy and helping kids develop a love for reading books, and helping teachers provide students with access to said books that they can fall in love with. And I'm gonna do all of that. I want to say it but without saying it, but I don't want to say too much, but I feel like that is the basis of what I'm gonna be doing. And y'all, I'm on a tight schedule, so I need to go ahead and get this nonprofit applied for. I'm in the process of that right now. I need to go ahead and get my domain name. Before I say the name, I need to go ahead and like check off all these things of what I'm calling it. I need to go ahead and get a graphic arts designer who can create a beautiful logo for me, and a lot of like branding details. I need to reach out to people who can, like Scholastic, who can donate some books to me and the students. And then I also need to reach out to different schools and see which classrooms are in need of books, which teachers need help with their classroom libraries. Yeah, so it's a lot that I need to do, because I want to launch this business in the summer, so that way by the time that we get to fall, the start of the school season in August 2025, like we can be fully running. But definitely during the summer is when I want to do a lot of my outreach with students who, you know, aren't in summer camps, who don't have much to do. I just want to like introduce them to the joys of reading and give them some really fun books and give them some really great tools to become great readers. Also, if y'all didn't know, I did master in literacy education at Georgia State University, so I have my master's in that, and this will allow me to be able to use it, like, because I haven't really been using it since I've been doing YouTube. And yeah, this is definitely a passion project for me, so I'm very excited about that. And I've been wondering, like, well, where am I gonna run this nonprofit from? So I think I'm gonna turn this bedroom, which is the guest bedroom, into my office and make it really colorful and cute, so that way if I want to film videos in here for my nonprofit, I can, or do any tutoring in here for my nonprofit. Whatever I gotta do, this room will look like a classroom, and it'll just be really cute and fun. So going back to what I told you guys originally, if we do the addition, it makes sense to have 3 true bedrooms instead of just 2 true bedrooms, because if I'm using this as my office, that means that we really only have 1 bedroom, you know. Or Marcus mentioned that if I do make this my office, we get like a Murphy bed situation, so that way when guests do come, there's still like a nice bed for them to sleep in. Because to be real, this guest bedroom doesn't get much use at all. Like really only Marcus's mom comes and stays in here, and then outside of that is like for codes or random boxes that we have. So I think this room would be probably the best room to make my office, because the lighting in here is so great. It's in the front of the house, and yeah, so that's another thing I'll be doing this year, and I'm really excited about it. And I know that a lot of you guys will probably want to help or donate, so when I come out with the video announcing the name of my nonprofit and letting you guys know our full mission, our vision statements, directing you guys to the website, that'll be like the time where you guys can like really help out the most. Or if you guys have a lot of books and stuff that you want to give, that are new books that kids would like, then that'll be the time then where you guys could definitely help out with my nonprofit and my new baby. And so I feel like we should just end the video by going over a lot of the things that I'd like to do, or things I'm striving for this year on more so like a personal level. Like they don't have anything to do with the house, they don't really have anything to do with the business. Well, they kind of do, but you know what I mean. Like these are more like personal things that like I'm like holding close to my heart, that I'd like to see happen this year. So first and foremost, my relationship with God. That is something that I'm definitely prioritizing, and it's at the top of my list for this year. And I was just talking to my friend about this the other day, and she was telling me that like, yeah, like when you have God at the center and you prioritize him, like everything just works together for his good and for your good. And I truly believe that. So that's definitely something that I am going to be doing this year, and staying in my word. Marcus and I, we have begun reading, like doing a Bible plan where we can finish the whole Bible by the end of the year. We are in the book of Genesis right now, and we're currently reading about Abram, and his name is currently being changed to Abraham. So we're reading all the stories, and y'all, I'm learning so much by reading my Bible this way. Like I've heard of these things, you know, I've heard about the story of Noah, and I've heard about how God created the world and created the earth and the heavens and stuff, but like actually reading it for myself as an adult, and I feel like I have a greater understanding, a greater comprehension of everything, and also a lot more appreciation too. So if you're like me, you've like heard of these things, but you've never actually sat down to read it for yourself from start to finish, do it, because for me, it's been really impactful, and it has been impactful for Marcus too. So those are some personal, like the top personal goals that I have. Also, just working on prioritizing a healthy body, healthy skin, all of that, healthy eating. I feel like that's always a goal for me, but this year I just really want to make sure that I'm taking care of my temple and putting the best things into my body. So yes. Oh, another thing I want to do this year is really practice proactivity. I feel like all my life, y'all, I've waited to the last minute to do stuff. So I could have the vision, I can have the idea, and I can know exactly how it needs to be executed, but I wait to execute it, y'all. So I really depending on what it is though, because sometimes I get so excited about stuff I like finish it right then and there, but for most things this has just been how I've been my whole life. And sometimes I justify like, oh yeah, and that's how I create like my best work, like when I'm working under high stress. But stress is not good. I don't want to be stressed. Like I want to live a soft girl lifestyle, stress-free. So another one of my goals is to practice proactivity this year, which just means that if I have something on my to-do list, I'm not putting it off till tomorrow and then putting it off for the next day and the next day and the next, like I do, and the deadline is here, and now I'm like, okay, I gotta scramble, I gotta get everything done. No, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of living like that. It is not good for me. So practicing proactivity will look like I'm holding myself accountable to doing the things that I say I'm going to do because I care about myself and I care about looking out for future me, so the future me isn't stressed out. So I got my to-do list. And also, I feel like with practicing productivity, I also have to think realistically. A lot of times when I'm making these to-do lists, y'all, I'm writing down 30 things that I need to do in the day and thinking that I could actually do it. Hello, burnout. So there's a creator called Erin on Demand, y'all, and she has a planner, and I might purchase it, but I know her philosophy of her planner is like 3 things that you want to do throughout the day, and she has specific language for this, and I'll leave it down below. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that, because I always call it the top 3 things you need to do. And there might be other things, but like these are the main things you need to do throughout the day. I feel like limiting it to 3 things is way more realistic, and it'll help me set attainable goals for myself. So if you're like me and you fall into, you know, being more reactive than proactive and kind of lax and like just, you know, putting things off, we're gonna be practicing obedience this year. So that is another one of my big things that I'm trying to do. In addition to that, like, I feel like I've been scrolling on social media so much, so I want to limit my social media scrolling. Like, if I'm on social media, it should be because I'm doing my job, which is YouTube. So if I'm not doing that and I just find myself like aimlessly scrolling and stuff like that, it's really not good for me. I have timers on my phone for that reason, so I give myself about an hour on each app. Not YouTube, but Instagram and TikTok. I feel like those are the apps where I be scrolling the most, so I really want to limit that this year. You know how you get on TikTok, right? And you are just scrolling and you see so many different things that are being fed to you, and sometimes they're not even good things, and things that you don't need to see, things that you're not even supposed to see. So that's what I mean when I say like the aimlessly scrolling, like there's no purpose behind it. I'm just doing it out of boredom, but there's so many other things that I could be doing, which is why I want to get back to hobbies. I feel like I don't do my hobbies anymore. I have so many things I really enjoy doing, but I spend my time instead like scrolling on my phone. So I'm throwing my phone to the wayside. I'm picking back up my hobbies. And so some of the hobbies that I wrote down that I like to do are painting, dancing. I'm not really a dancer, but I'm gonna be taking some dancing classes, exercise classes this year. So I love singing, so I'm gonna practice that a little bit more. When I say singing, I really mean songwriting. I love writing songs. That's something I used to do frequently when I was a little girl, and so I want to honor that part of me and create songs. You can ask Marcus, like, I come up with a new song. I can come up with a song for anything, and it actually be a bop. In my head, I feel like it's a bop. So I'm gonna start writing those songs down more and just, you know, taking some time to myself. Maybe I'll pick up an instrument, I don't know, but that's just a part of the whole hobby thing that like I really want to get more into. Okay, another thing is adding more color to the home. This is probably more so could have gone in the home update section, but I feel like what I tried to do when I was decorating this house was just make it a blank slate, because I knew that I would be adding like a lot of color when I decorate for the seasons. But I think I want to go ahead and paint some walls some different colors other than beige, cream, and white, and see where we go from there. So just stay tuned for that. I have ideas, but it'll be more appropriate to talk about it when I'm actually like doing the decorating for the seasons and stuff. But yeah, definitely want our home to be more colorful, and I think that by making this in my office, that'll give me the outlet that I need for more color, because I used to get my fix of color when I was teaching and like decorating my classroom. I do all the fun themes, and they would be so cute and just positive and upbeat. And I feel like although our house is super cozy, there's not a room. We just need more color. We're missing a lot of color when it's not decorate it for fall or Christmas. You know, it's like our everyday decor needs more color incorporated into it. So that's what I'm gonna be trying to do during the spring and summer seasons before we get to fall and Christmas again next year. Okay, another thing that I want to do is give back more and help others a lot more. You know, you're supposed to love one another, and I just know that I could be doing more and I want to do more. So I'm going to prioritize that, and I feel like my goal of doing my nonprofit will lean more into that. And also, like, I was going to say the past, like, for 5 years, I spent my life teaching and like helping kids and giving to them a lot. But it's actually more than 5 years that I've spent doing that. Like, I knew I wanted to be a teacher since I was a little girl. So as soon as I was like able to actually get a job, I was working as an after school teacher with kids while I was in college at Howard University. So 8 to 9 years working with children and like giving back to them in some way. So I think I want to just give back and help others more. And so like I said, the goal of the nonprofit really works and like leans into that. And then my last goal, y'all, is to go on a solo trip. The last solo trip I went on was to Puerto Rico. I went to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and this was in 2017. No, this was I remember what my hair looked like. This was my year. I think this was 2018. I went to Puerto Rico by myself, y'all. I stayed in like a hostel Airbnb where there was a lot of other people renting rooms in the Airbnb, and I did some excursions all by myself. I did body river rafting, which sounds insane. When I think back on the things that I've done in the past, and I was like, who was this girl? Like, how was she out here doing all this stuff by herself? Because me today, I'm like, I'm kind of scared to go on a solo trip. It's like, why? Like, I know I'm protected, so I know how to be safe and I know how to be cautious. Like, I'm also the same girl who went to Ghana and studied abroad there for a whole semester, and I've gone to Ghana by myself too. So maybe Ghana was my actual last solo trip, but I have friends there, so you know. Anyways, so I'm like, how come I don't do that anymore? You know, a lot of the things I do are with my husband, and I love doing things with Marcus. I really do. Probably too much. So I just want to like take a trip by myself, do a little solo trip. I don't know, maybe it's because I feel like now that I'm married, I kind of have to do everything with my partner. And I don't think necessarily that's true. Like, there's some things that I can just do all by myself and it be all about me, and that's okay. So I do want to take this solo trip and get out of my comfort zone, and just have some fun, like meditate. And I wrote down that on this trip I just want to spend like a lot of time with God and do journaling and stuff. And so I don't know where I'm gonna go on this trip, but this year I'm definitely gonna be going on some sort of solo trip, and I'm really excited. I have some friends who've gone on solo trips recently, so I'll probably ask them for like advice or, you know, possible locations. If you guys have any ideas of where I should go for my solo trip, just a real relaxing vibe, not going for adventure, but just really chill vibes, so let me know down in the description box or in the comments. And yeah, that is what I have written down and all the things I'm really looking forward to this year, you guys. I think it's going to be a beautiful year. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Just getting a little life update, house update, business update, all the updates in one video. And I just want to thank Lowe's again for sponsoring. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky